Alright, so I know my if so project is a bit broken. Like at times beyond belief. But that's because I just started the Hammer editor, well this engine in total. I have no experience on it, but I do have some experience in designing stuff. But regardless, I now released If So Chapter 2 called Lantern. And it gives a hint that where there's light, there's the key. So let's get started. So if we go forward, we'll get weird visuals, which is fine. I'm only gonna show you on how to beat this level. I'm not gonna show much. It's up to you on how you want to explore. But the first thing I'm gonna do is just look for loot. I recommend you doing the same, because it can get challenging on hardest difficulty, since the enemies are like sponges over here. The Magnum's right over here by this computer. Look, someone's been using FL Studio apparently. Okay. I'm gonna use pistol to conserve the ammo for the Magnum because we'll need it. Some zombies over here. Magnum for you, buddy. There's supposed to be a fast zombie somewhere hidden. Okay, now that's dealt with. And you'll be greeted with this text. So it's obvious. Here's the lantern and the key. Now, it's so simple. All you have to do is just click E on it and it will disappear. Zombie will spawn. I'll use Magnum for you. How are we doing, buddy? Now that's done. We can progress. Some odd visuals over here, and on the grass. Can I go through this? No, I can't. Now here's another door. This time you need two keys. One is over here. The other one is right over here, all next to the lantern, which is why it's called the lantern. There we go. This is unlocked. We can proceed. Some oddities. Pick it up. There's gonna be a metro cop over here. The fun thing about designing this was actually just, it was really fun. I enjoyed the workflow of this one. It only took me 3 days to make the whole thing. So it's not perfect by no means, but it serves its purpose. So we're gonna check for some health. Good. So keep in mind, this is your armory. This is where you get your loot. And now we can open this door. Now okay. There we go. That's done. If you want, we can just walk around here. There's not much going on. Yep. Now we go inside this some sort of bunker with broken roof pieces, and here's the key. Now we're close to the finish because I run into engine's limitation issues where I had too many polygons on the map in total. I think it was like 50k polygons, if not more, and the engine can't handle that. So if I continue to add more and more stuff, it would just crash. Oh, and I think I made an oopsie. Yeah, I did. Oh well. Okay, so we pick up the key and this door should be unlocked now. Uh-oh. He's pissed! He's pissed! There we go. And just... There we go. Okay, so we greeted with another door, which is the same prompt saying find the right key, and the key is right over here. Some spooky stuff going on. And overlit crates, we'll need those. No idea why the light sometimes works and sometimes doesn't. That's the hammer stuff. Okay, so we're greeted with the sewer entrance. I think in auto saves. Some zombies. I'm gonna use the magnum on the most deadly ones. Alright, you. Okay, so we depleted most of our ammunition. That's not good. Yep, we took everything. Alright, this is... because I know what's gonna happen. So if I go close to this door... BAM! And lag. Never mind, that wasn't hard. Okay, so here's the key. And we're on to the final area, which is, spoiler alert, the end of the chapter 2, that is.
Therefore I say yes, I am a collaborator. We must all collaborate willingly, eagerly, if we expect to reap the benefits of unification.
Alright. So, that was pretty much it. So, in order for you to start, you can just go to Extras Workshop, and here's my 2 maps. If you want, you can play the first one, but regardless, you're not missing out on both because they're just both different. In terms of design, they're different, yes. So, I believe the chapter 2 is more professionally made than the first one, but regardless, they're both not perfect. So thank you for watching, and I hope this guide helped you on how to beat this level. So see you next time.